going on out there, folks? What's going on out there today, man? It's May 6th. It's a good day. Sun is shining. Man, there's been a lot of things on my heart. A lot of things been happening. Just been praying. Different situations in life. And I heard this message today, man. It was powerful. And it talked about, we reap what we sow. You've heard that cliche. You reap what you sow. But really, your family reaps what you sow. The things that you do, your kids, your family, your brothers, your sisters, your spouse, they reap what you sow. So what you do in your life and what you do, the actions and the things that you cause in your life, your family, your kids, they will reap those benefits, or not even if they're not benefits, if they're issues. So whatever you carry, your family carries. And so many times, we want to, we talk about the harvest, and everyone's like, oh, I'm ready for the harvest, and we're so pumped up for the harvest. But it takes a lot of people, it takes a lot of sowing, it takes a lot of planning to get that harvest. And even at harvest time, see, you think of harvest, you think of eating the fruit, you think of the corn don't pick itself. Anybody's from the sticks, the corn don't pick itself. And you got to know that the harvest time, someone's got to work real hard to pick them apples, to pick them oranges. They got to get up extra early, go to bed extra late, so that you can reap the harvest. So they can reap the benefits of the harvest. It's not even actually the harvest, it's the benefits from the harvest, because in harvest time, you're working harder. A pastor works harder on Easter. He works harder on Christmas because he's working diligently harder to bring a harder message of the gospel to you. So, everyone's got the same 24 hours in a day. It's what you do with the 24 hours in a day. I've heard that one too recently, which is very powerful. We're each given the same benefit. We're each given the same opportunity. It's what you do with that 24. If you get up at 8 o'clock, you missed out. If you get up at 6 o'clock, you got more time. The person that gets up at 4 o'clock, they're getting more done. And so forth and so forth. You know what I'm saying? So, what are you doing with your 24? What are you sowing into with your 24? In that 24 hours, how many hours are you spending on Facebook? Yeah, I deactivated my Facebook. I canceled it, bro. It's over. I battle with it over and over again, and it continues to rule my life, man. I can't do it in moderation. I just can't do it. I can justify and rationalize. I need to be on there for this concert. I need to promote this concert. I need to do this. I need to do that. It's always going to be an excuse. It always ends up becoming an hour, 5 minutes to post one thing, 10 minutes to post two things. Next thing you know, I'm scrolling on the feeds. What are you doing with your 24? Who are you sowing into? Who are you sowing into so that you can give back to somebody? What are you sowing into? What are you giving into in your life, man? That's the question of it, And so many times we want to go, like the woman, the Good Samaritan goes to the well. A woman that's got 5 husbands, and she's going to the well because she's thirsty. She's still thirsty. She's got 5 husbands. She's got all this stuff. Think about it. She got 5 husbands, 5 houses, 5 whatever. She's got all this stuff, and still she's thirsty. She's still looking for something. She's thirsty, and still looking for more. And she goes to this well, and Christ wants to be her thirst quencher. He wants to be her living water. But in so, he says, I want you to be my bucket. I want you to be my bucket. I can't be a bucket. I'm thirsty. How can I be a bucket? Because you will thirst no more. You come to me and you become changed. And you become a bucket and sow into others, and let others sow. Sow into others so that others can sow into others, and so forth. You get what I'm saying? I hope you're picking up what I'm laying down, because I think that was deep when I heard that today. We are the bucket. We are the buckets. We need to become buckets of living water, of living truth, and we need to be pouring it out into the cities that we go to and the places that we go to. What are we sowing into? What are we giving into? What are we doing with our lives? I think that's powerful, man. I think that's real deep. You know what I'm saying? You guys need to be giving into that. You know what I mean? Giving into that. Sowing in, man. You got to give to receive and receive to give. You got to be a receiver, but you also got to be a giver. You know what I'm saying? You got to make that change in your life. So to me, I'm not going to ramble on anymore, but I thought that was powerful about being the bucket, and I also thought it was very, very powerful about how we need to sow, and what we sow is what we reap, and it's not even so much what we're going to reap, but what our family, our children, our legacy is going to reap and pour into others. And you know, we need to make that conscious decision what we want that to be. What do we want to pour in for years out and generations of our families to come? What do we want to leave behind? A wreckage of past, of brokenheartedness? Or do we want to break the chains of our lives, make a change, make a difference, and be a bucket in our families' lives? Be the bucket that shows them a different way, shows them the change, shows them the gospel. That's what I want, the bucket, bro. Send me, Lord. Send me, I'll go. I'll be the bucket. I'll be the bucket. I will do the harvest so that others can reap the benefits of the harvest. Remember, harvest people, when you're eating that fruit, when you're eating that corn, remember, someone got up real early to pick that corn for you. Someone got up real early for you to get that juicy apple. You know what I'm saying? They got up extra early at 4 o'clock in the morning. They stayed up extra late at 11 o'clock midnight. And they did that so the harvest can be plentiful for more. What are you doing? Are you at the well? Are you going to the well because you had 5, you know, all these different things, but you're thirsty? Are you ready for something new? God bless y'all. Have a great Saturday.